What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys are new here on this channel, I incorporate universal law of assumption, manifesting consciousness in with my tarot and my channeling to take a look into your situation with a specific person, the person on your mind, and help you to actually shift your focus to get a different outcome. Should you wish to, through a shift in thought and identity and assumption. So if that's your bag, then stick with me. I do this in my private session, so if that's something that you would like, you can book in with me. Details are in the description box of the video. I also have launched a course called Shifted, guys, that takes you through all what conscious manifesting is, helps you to step into your highest version of self, get into your God state, and manifest from there. And it would apply also to your specific person. So I take you through the full embodiment and the practical application. So check it out. Link is in the description box of the video if you would like to. And if you're looking for a traditional tarot reader or a psychic, I've also put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. If you want some quick answers, Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit 20. So check them out if you want to. All right, guys, let's have a look. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And we're going to do like a projected potential. And I say that to anyone that's new because all potentials exist. Universal law of assumption. This is a check-in point into one version of you and your person that you, Capricorn, have manifested, selected out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everyone is you pushed out. Your desires are meant for you. So if you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Capricorn that you're being, through a reselection, identity, and your dominant thoughts and assumptions. And the outside must conform. Circumstances and conditions don't matter, guys. Okay, so we'll get into it. The person on your mind, Capricorn, 9 of Cups is in the reverse. They're missing some level of pleasure. And there's a 10 of Pentacles. Now, there may be family responsibility involved here. So maybe the fun has gone out the window. 10 of Pentacles. There it is again, 10 of Pentacles. Family responsibility, issues to do with house and home. And that 9 of Cups in the reverse. It's like the pleasure's been dulled a little bit. Let me have a look what's going on here. Queen of Swords, Capricorn, 10 of Pentacles. Third time I've seen it, had to come out, right? Something to do with house and home. And Knight of Swords. I mean, for some of you, there seems to have been some erratic kind of communication or reactivity here. We've got a Queen of Swords type energy. I mean, a portion of you are dealing with someone that's separated or separated from or separating from someone where there are finances and family matters at play, because Queen of Swords can be a divorcee. We've got air sign energy and earth sign energy. So that could have caused dulling of the pleasure. Some of you Capricorn might be dealing with a situation where it's been fun and pleasure, but you don't have your 10 of Pentacles, and that could have caused some erratic reaction or harsh communication also between you and them. The Queen of Swords, if you are dealing with that, I'm going to explain how this is a non-issue to you when we get to you. Otherwise, I would just say that there could also just be outside factors like involving family responsibility, money, career, finances, like pulling at this person, as in pressure when it comes to the future vision and assets and things like that, okay? Or like literally responsibility to a family in that realm. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a lot about like money, career potentially, or money out in another direction, because there's that 3 of Cups in the reverse. I mean, that usually refers to third party energy, guys. So that could be another person particular, because that can be a love triangle, or it can just be outside energies, doesn't have to be romantic. So again, I said it could be family, but that could be what needs to be cut out to really commit or properly commit to the situation or next phase kind of thing, because the 9 of Cups in the reverse. I mean, for some of you, there's been some erratic energy between the two of you, because there's this kind of negative, I don't like to say negative, but an assumption like, is this just fun and games? 9 of Cups in the reverse can be a bit self-centered or self-focused, and that could have caused some strife between the two of you. Knight of Swords, that's erratic communication. Well, the 9 of Cups though has come out in the upright now, Capricorn. So it could be that this person, they're definitely missing the fun, the pleasure. I mean, an ace card is about a new beginning, right? So it could be that something is being cut away or cut out. That's this person's intention, to come towards you and reinvigorate the pleasure, reprioritize things. Now, Capricorn, their thoughts and assumptions do shift with your thoughts and assumptions. Anyone that's new, you can look at my other content or my course or whatever, but it will make sense. This is just the check-in of what's going on right now. We have an 8 of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, you know, this goes a bit stop-start communication-wise, okay? And that's, like I said, maybe there are blow-ups, or there has been some kind of a blow-up. No, so it's going to be an erratic cut. I mean, this could be you, Capricorn, Queen of Swords, in an energy of like not really wanting to take shit and feeling like someone's all fun and games due to outside pressure or responsibility. Let's have a look, Temperance card, because this is patience, timing. Now, my channel is a bit different, guys, and because I said to you that everything exists in the now, I don't really give a shit about divine timing, but some of you might be feeling like you're on the patient track, or someone being not very ready because they have to deal with certain things. And that is one version of the reality that some of you have been focused on. So with a shift in focus and awareness, moment by moment, we can have a completely different version of the connection. So it is within your control, Capricorn. If you're aware that things are going to take time, or you're clinging to some strife you had with this person where they said that they're not ready, you just need to let it the fuck go. It has absolutely no bearing on the now. It doesn't really matter. Okay, Knight of Wands. They're feeling passionate about you, Capricorn. So if you're checking in this moment and there's been like a lag to communication, or you've had some erratic communication, this person wants to swoop in again passionately. So some of you are still going to get a passionate message. The question is this whole thing around timing and patience to commit to the situation. The intention, Ace of Pentacles, seems to be that. But then there's this Temperance card. Okay, so Capricorn, you can turn that around by just saying, no, they're ready, or go to your end. Okay, guys, I talk about that a lot on this channel. We can read Neville Goddard, like just be in your end, in the imagination. No, they're totally ready. They're very passionate about you. They want to have fun with you. Seems that there's a long-term intention with the Temperance card to commit. So cut it short and say, no, they love being with me. They love being my boyfriend, my husband, whatever it is, wife, or they're totally committed to me. If there's third-party issue, family, responsibility, divorcees, exes, whatever it is, guys, you just need to make that. Whatever you focus on grows. So just say, they're not invited to the state or the version of reality that you're selecting now where they don't exist. We've got a King of Wands. They're very attracted. They want to take some kind of a leadership role. They definitely want to come in passionately with a message, but they're showing up like a king. So they're trying to take control of matters, and they want your success. They want success with you, and they definitely want your attention, Capricorn. We've got a Knight on the table again. So romantic feelings, passion. This Knight, though, and the 8 of Wands in the reverse just tells me that things get erratic. Some of you have had a row in the recent perceived past, as I said, like an argument or reactivity because of this whole thing of feeling impatient about something. But Knight of Cups would be like apology or romancing and wanting success with you. So Capricorn, you have to change a dominant assumption about them. So if you cling to the idea that might still need time, or they're not ready, if they swoop in with a message, it's going to get validated. If you just like change your assumption on the inner, you'll get the validation. Your mind wants to prove you right. So it just takes a bit of persistence and focus, and letting go of anything that's not serving that end in the now, right, of what you want. So they want to come unstuck. 2 of Swords. There's been a little bit of this stuckness, stagnancy, indecision, and some of you, there's been a stop in communication, which again, we don't need to pay any awareness to anymore, but they want to come out of that. Now let's look at you, Capricorn, because it's all your manifestation, including, guys, in the course I take you through manifesting different versions of a person, not manipulating, but like literally they are your manifestation, your selection. You can have a different experience altogether just by changing how you focus, okay? And just detaching from this. But how do you feel about them, Capricorn? Wow, 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn. Okay. So you want the future vision, the house and home, the dog, the whole thing. So it seems to be a theme here, Capricorn. So if they're appearing like they're not giving you what you want exactly, and it's not a blame game, guys, you can tweak it however the fuck you want, okay? So you'd be like, nope, if you feel like this is the end game, but it's taking a long time, no, you have it now. You have it now, and stick to that, because it will materialize much faster. Okay, the outside must validate where you're dominantly focusing, guys. It's your state. Okay, High Priestess in the reverse. For some of you, you know, this goes in and out of silence, and maybe you are wanting to break the silence. Looks like there is going to be a breaking of silence. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. But then you doubt it. King of Cups in the reverse, or you doubt that their emotions. I mean, this person seems to be wanting to come in and give you some sincere emotions, or you feel like they can be emotionally closed off in some kind of a way. Let's have a look. Yeah, Knight of Wands, but in the reverse. You think this person is all fun and games. Knight of Wands in the reverse. If it's your message, guys, never make my messages your message if it's not. And even if it is, like I said, let's turn it around. If you want them, guys, you don't have to want everyone. And then there's an Ace of Wands in the reverse. Gosh, all these reversals. And yes, they're meant to be in reverse. Okay, 10 of Wands. You want to transform things. You feel like this person's not really committed to the situation, and you're not feeling like you're getting the nurturing and the support, because this is your energy, Capricorn. So it's triggering a part of you where you feel like you're not getting that support. Queen of Pentacles tends to give outside when she's in the reverse shadow energy and she's not nurturing herself or feeling nurtured. And you're feeling like, where's the love? Page of Swords in the reverse, you feel like either the communication gets sparse or petty. That's the way I would read it. The Fool, the Devil card's in the reverse, the Page of Cups is in the reverse. These Cups cards in the reverse on your end, Capricorn, is like you just feeling a little bit like you're not really trusting in the emotional component, whether or not you might dip in and out. Sometimes you think that they do, and sometimes you think that they don't. Sometimes you think this person is just fun and games and a player. I don't like labels, okay? But you might question it, okay? The Devil card as well in the reverse. Well, that's you, Capricorn. So it seems to be like there could be a lot of attraction, but you question, is it just attraction? Are they really going to show up and nurture me? Be more loving? Do I get my 10 of Pentacles? I mean, there's the Fool card here, so I mean, you might be partly Capricorn in feeling like, you know, is this done? Do you want to end it and jump onto something else? And guys, you can have whatever you want. If you want something else, you can have something else. If you want this person to jump towards you and be different, you just need to select that. So I like to give you guys all the options. I don't take away power of choice. The Fool card also could be about travel or distance. I mean, maybe you're taking a trip, Capricorn, or there has been some travel or distance between the two of you. I mean, the other thing I would say is some of you feel like this person, you want them to take the leap, and there's been stagnancy because of the reasons I explained, like some kind of outside factors. I'm going to get Oracle cards and, you know, just to get some clarity on what Three of Cups in the reverse is. But it's something to do with the Page of Cups in the reverse. You feel like emotionally, maybe this person can be immature, or the way in which they show up for you is not loving enough, and something needs to change and transform, okay? Now, the Devil card in reverse, also some of you could be very focused. If you're aware of third-party issues, you could be very, guys, I'm going to give you tips. This is the whole point of my channel, my readings. If you keep staying focused on details and saying, say, for example, that person is not ready to commit to me because they are still tied up with a toxic third party, or their codependent third party is in the way, where the money, finances, whatever it is, or this person has a fear in going for it. You have to be mindful of what your sneaky assumptions are, guys. If you change them, everything changes. They're like a character in your show playing out a role. So what you're assuming is a block or a condition remains a block or a condition, because this is Devil card in the reverse. So some of you feel like this person's chained to something or outside factors, or you feel like they have a fear of commitment. Some of you think that this person can be avoidant. These are all traits that you would need to just say, no, they're not avoidant at all. They're completely loving. They're totally solid. They're totally with me. I'm all they want. There's nothing in the way. I have it now, okay? See, Nine of Pentacles is here, and then Page of Pentacles. So you want them to make an offer to you, Capricorn, and it's like, I see you want it to go from the 9 to the 10. Now, this person seems to be wanting to come in, and their intention is this Ace of Pentacles, but there's all this temperance, in this check-in, guys, because timelines are running parallel. The version of you and this person that are together already exists. All you need to do is shift your awareness and the pieces materialize. So shift away from this timeline, and you don't force and you don't beg, guys. There's nothing to do with that. But you're like at the Nine of Pentacles, and you're feeling like, I want to be, some of you are like, I want to be a Queen of Pentacles. And maybe also that's very triggering for you. Because the Devil card, that's a lot of fear and anxiety potentially you're trying to break free from, where you feel like you don't get the love. You're not really like, you're just getting someone that's coming and going, or is more fun and games. So you doubt. So that's just shifting into that state, guys. So Page of Pentacles, you know, you could be wanting this person to come in and offer you beyond the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you, yeah, you're still sort of like available. Maybe some of you are looking around. That's okay, guys. You can have this person show up and beg to be with you and give you the Ten of Pentacles, and you can also be looking at other people. There's no rules, it's your reality. But I mean, some of you, yeah, it's really in your hands, Capricorn. There's a Page of Pentacles. You might sometimes doubt like what this person's offering you. Are they giving you enough? They're just giving you just a little bit. So then Capricorn, self-concept is so important, and I do take you through that in the course. You need to have the ultimate self-concept, because they are just a reflection. Your outer world is going to reflect who you're being, who you believe yourself to be, and therefore what you think and assume, they think and assume about you, right? How they're reacting and how you're, and your selection, the way in which they show up. So you've got to be the version of Capricorn, of course, like, I'm the shit. Of course they love me. Why wouldn't they love me? Because I'm perfect. This is just maybe triggering an insecurity you have, or if you feel like this person is just giving you a little, no, I'm the one that gets everything. I'm the one that gets, you know, adored, pursued, chased, pampered, spoiled, committed to, loved, etc. I mean, that's, yeah, Capricorn looks to me like knights are messengers. So this person's not going anywhere in this check-in. And again, you can also like just change your awareness and just rewrite the whole fucking script from here. But this is, in this check-in, it's like they're still attracted to you, Capricorn. You're kind of like the wish fulfillment. Their intention is Ace of Pentacles. There's something that they're trying to cut away, connected to Three of Cups in the reverse. They want to succeed with you. It can get a little erratic. Let me see with the Oracle cards what this person's intention is right now. Okay, yeah, there's some kind of a spiteful hater. There's like third party energy in here, guys. I don't know, or jealousy about third parties, which causes eruptions and erratic stuff between the two of you. Like if there's someone that hasn't been totally cut off and you feeling like you're not a priority, that could be a factor. They also might think if you're single and not totally in the Ten of Pentacles with them yet, maybe they're a bit jealous. There also could be, yeah, like a jealous ex or someone tied in and money's playing into it. Let me just see. Yeah, see there's, you know, distance, breakup. I mean, I don't know that this has been a full breakup, but this Knight of Swords to me means you've had some erratic kind of because the Eight of Wands in the reverse, for those of you for whom this reading is, it could be that you stopped talking, or it goes in and out, right? It causes like distance kind of energy, and then avoidance, no communication, it literally says. So let's see what else. Okay, let's see, we've got third party, guys. Now for some of you, yeah, third party, and for others of you, because this is love affair, so it's more like, doesn't have to be cheating, it's more like maybe this has just been fun, it's just not been committal for the reasons I explained, or it's like other third party energy and financial ties. And when we've got hurting, crying, depressed, sorrow, okay, why do we have all these knights on the table? Yeah, see, the Knight of Wands, I told you, passionate, put it right on top of the Knight of Wands. Intimacy, passion, chemistry, missing you, coming into union. And then we've got make it rain, guys. It says again, it's money stuff, right? Manifesting abundance. It also says legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promoted entrepreneur. So maybe also that's the thing. There's like been a turn with their finances. Maybe you're going to get some kind of a message from them to that effect. Now, even if you get a message from them, Capricorn, but you're like still here and you're like, but they're never going to change. Oh, they're just messaging me and they're just the same as before, or they're an avoidant or whatever. Well, you're going to get the validation. I would just, like I said, just throw out the shit you don't like and then go to your end and stick with persistence. And anyone in my community that has been following me and knows that they get the results, you can comment underneath the video and just tell people that it fucking works. Because if you're new, you might not be familiar with what I'm saying. No, I mean, they're not going anywhere. Passion, chemistry, coming into union, manifesting abundance, the whole avoidance thing. I mean, there definitely seems to be some kind of outside factors or energies. So I would cut them out of the story because it's your story, Capricorn. I really hope that helped, and in essence that guided some of you. Like I said, you can check out my course that's linked in the description box. That's really going to, take you through the whole gambit of how to actually, be in control, be empowered, and get whatever the fuck you want, or whoever, or what version of them that you want. And either way, I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in with you in a couple of weeks.